Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Happy Wellness Wednesday. I'm so happy to be back. Feels like forever, but I am back in Los Angeles and I've been greeted by a terrible heat wave. So if you hear kind of a humming sound in the background, look, all my stuff is on. Hold on here. You can tell I've reversed back into amateur mode. Yes, it is really hot here. I am dying, but I hope you are all doing good. I had a wonderful, wonderful time. In a minute, as we wait for more people to hop on here, share a little bit about my day yesterday because it got me thinking about wellness and talking about wellness. So, any questions that you might have, I thought that we'll just leave this for an open discussion and make this a little bit of fun. Uh, but yes, I was in the DC, Maryland area. It was a beautiful time. And hey, hey, Kevin. Hey, Aspie. Good to see you. Thank you for that, Kevin. Yes, please do. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. It's chilly in Memphis. I wish it was chilly here a little bit because it's blazing. I think today was almost 90 degrees, and tomorrow it's these next few days it's supposed to be in the 90s, mid to high 90s. So I'm not excited about that, I have to say. But anyhow, the trip that I did, it was a beautiful time. I really enjoyed myself. It's always great to switch up your energy and to try something new and different. So, being that I work remotely, it was easy to kind of pack up my job and take it with me and work from where I was. So, yeah, it was good. And I hope you all are doing well. And really, kind of what I wanted to share with you was an experience that I had yesterday, which got me thinking about mindset and thinking about wellness. Because when we don't have that right frame of mind, that's what can really throw us into this kind of tizzy a little bit. Hey, Michelle, my belle. Good to see you. Hey, Pat and Heather. Hi, Jane. I'm guessing the notice just went out. Everyone's pouring in. Hi, Paisley and Mama Bear. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Nancy. And don't mind me. I might have a tissue. Like I said, it's like almost 90 degrees here, and it's hot. What else can I say? It's hot. But what I wanted to share was about having that right mindset. And this is an open discussion today. So please feel free to ask questions or share any experiences that you might have in dealing with wellness and keeping your mind right. I was just explaining how taking that trip and working remotely, because my job, I'm able to go and work remotely, it really helped to change up that energy and feel really good because I've been stuck in my home all through COVID and haven't gone anywhere or done anything. So to be able to get out of this space, it allowed me to be more creative and feel really good. And the energy just felt just right. So, but my experience yesterday, my travel day. Hey, Sharon Sipe and Tracy, good to see you. I had booked the reason why I did this trip too. I don't like changing planes and going through all that and traveling, especially the older you get, it gets harder. It's not as easy on the body to do a lot of traveling. And I booked a direct flight from here to Dulles International Airport each way. So I had these direct flights, super excited. I get to the airport yesterday and we had to leave because we're way out in Maryland and it was a little over an hour drive. So we got up, we left the house at 4 a.m. to arrive at Dulles Airport at 5 a.m. My friends drop me off, they take off. I go inside and the lady asked me, "Where are you headed?" And I said, "Los Angeles." And she said, "Well, your flight has been canceled." I'm like, wait, what? I had to quickly call my friends and say, "Hey, hold up for a second. My flight was canceled. Let me find out what's going on." It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm exhausted and I'm just breathing because I can feel like, my blood boiling a little bit. I'm agitated because I had to get up early and do this drive with my friends, and I'm inconveniencing them, right? Because they have to get back. They're trying to rush before traffic to get back, and because they have to work. And the the flight person, service person, was so nice, and she was doing her best. And I asked her what was the situation, why was the flight canceled? Because they didn't have enough crew members. I said, okay, well, they originally rebooked me on a flight for the next day to come back to Los Angeles with a 6-hour layover. It's either 4 or 6 hours in Seattle. It's like, no way. She said, guess what? I'm able to get you on a flight today, leaving out of the Ronald Reagan Airport, which was probably about 20 minutes or so away, to fly out of DCA to Seattle, hour layover in Seattle to Los Angeles. So my friends come back, they get me, they take me to the Ronald Reagan Airport, and I had a plane full of high school rugby players. The story is like, and I've had other really crazy travel stories. So this whole time, and I had a middle seat. So I'm like, okay, breathing, everything's going to be fine. And what I've learned over the years is that the more you resist against your challenges, the more it creates a lot of tension and headaches, and you get yourself all worked up. And you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? And so I get on this plane. I'm terrified about all these young kids being on the plane, right? And that they're going to be talking and acting up. And because half of them didn't have their mask on, they're all running around with their mask like this. So their supervisors are telling them, hey, pull your mask up. And the airline stewardess were all over them, like, guys, pull your mask up, pull your mask up. Well, it turned out to be a good flight. They all passed out and went to sleep. Thank God. And when I got to Seattle, my flight was delayed. So there was another thing that happened. And I just rolled with the punches. When I felt myself getting frustrated, I just centered myself, started doing my breathing exercises, went to go find a little something to nibble on. And eventually I got on the plane. And here's the thing that I thought to myself, this is just a bonus. Spirit will give you a bonus. When you allow yourself to really kind of go with the flow, you'll just get these nice little perks or these things that will happen for you. I'm on the flight and they're coming around with the cart. And I said, you know what? It's been a long day. I'm going to have a glass of wine. And I got my card out. I said, I don't care. I'm going to pay $10 for that little thing of wine. And the stewardess comes around and she gives me the wine and I hand her my card. And she's like, oh, no. You're actually in premium class. Had no idea I was sitting in premium class because it didn't look any different from the coach seats. And she said, so that drink is for free. It's on us. And I said, okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So that's just kind of like the little perk. Keep that in mind when you're going through things. And I just really wanted to share that story because I wanted to lose it. I did, but what can you do? Yes, exactly, Manasa. Go with the flow. All things are working together for your good. Indeed, indeed. Hey, Ange. Hello. And Heather. Let me see what I was. Hey, Shay Kitty. Nice to see you. Yeah, it was a bit of a rough day, but I was able to get home and shower, get some food in my belly, just to get back into the whole flow of things. So if there's questions or anything about wellness that any of you have that you want to talk about, or you want to hear me talk a little bit about something, I just kind of wanted to bring that as the introduction in talking about aligning your mindset and dealing with challenges. Let me know if there's anything, if anybody has any questions about, hey, Barb's Wheel of Fortune. Nice to see you. How are you? Yes, and please don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you come on in. Let me take a sip of water here. What do some of you do to manage your stress or mindset? Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well, Barb. What are some of the things that you do? I know I also like going for walks, even though despite the heat, I wanted to kind of get settled back into my space again. And I made sure that I pulled away from the computer and went outside and I went for a walk. Yes. Kevin says deep breaths. Breathing is so important. Oh, that's another good one. Pet the pets. Yes. The fur babies. They bring you so much love and joy. Jane releases control. It's so important. When you allow yourself to be in that space of surrender and you just let go, you'll find things will begin to fall right into place. And it may not necessarily feel that great, but trust and believe that it's for your highest good, that these things are falling into place the way that they should. Grounding yourself, super important. Grounding could be as simple, again, with the breathing or finding a crystal. I have my quartz here with me, but some great grounding stones would be, smoky quartz is good, black tourmaline, pyrite. Those are some of my go-to grounding stones that I love. Heather says, I was let go from my reading location without warning yesterday. Oh, Heather, I'm so sorry. The place always felt like home. I was accused of doing things I had no idea was going on. What? I'm so hurt. I really had to breathe. Yeah. Heather, I'm so sorry. And, sometimes with things like that, you have to say or think maybe it was for your higher good and that there's something even bigger and better that's out there for you. I always find that there is a reason for the madness, I like to say, but I hope that you'll find something else that will replace that for you. And just trust and believe that something better, even better, is out there for you. So I'll be holding that space for you. I'm so sorry that happened. Aspie says, I think getting this new job has likely added years to my life by deducting a whole heap of stress. That's beautiful, Aspie. I'm glad. Yeah, I know that you were going through a rough time with that job. Oh, yes. Hematite's another good one. Red jasper. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Manasa. Yes. Exactly, Kevin. Bigger and better things out there for you, for sure. Yeah, just trust that is for your higher good. Yes. So those are really good things to do. And some of you have heard me shared a lot of different stories. One of them was about my car when that went, and just trusting and believing that something better would even happen. And it was two things that had happened with my car. One was years ago when it broke down. No one would help me. And I just started panicking. And then I slowed myself down and I just said, you know what, this is going to be what it is. And as soon as I released and surrendered, two guys, I called them my angels, showed up out of nowhere and asked if I needed help and pushed my car off to safety until the tow truck got there. Then the tow truck came. I had a wonderful, fabulous conversation with the tow truck guy. We got to the place. The bill was not pretty. It was painful, but they were going to hook me up with a rental car. But because at that time when I was on Facebook, I had posted what happened, a friend reached out to me and said, you know what, I'm going out of town. You can use my car while I'm gone. So it was like boom, 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 boom. Everything, all the pieces started falling into place. And even though that bill was astronomical, I still got a discount on top of that because I've been with the garage was so long, the mechanic, and he gave me a discount. And this was all from allowing myself just to surrender. And then this past summer, a lot of you know, my car broke down. It was done. And I surrendered. I let go. Everything fell into place as far as letting that go. But I've been truly blessed that I'm in a space where I don't have to worry about having a car for now. And that's what I've been doing. So that's the one thing I love. All right. Angels on earth. Absolutely. They are here for sure. Love that. Yeah. And they'll show up at the most amazing times in your life. You'll never know. But sometimes you do. But they're there for sure. Yes. All right. Anything anybody else wants to talk about? Or I can do, as you can tell, I wasn't really fully prepared for today. I just said, it's been a long time. Let me come on and just share some time with you all because I miss you all. Oh, that's beautiful, Jane. They show up for Jane at times. Yeah, they are there for sure. You may not see their wings, but they are there. Well, if we want, I can pull. You got a gridden on your wall today. Oh, a griffin. Okay, I was about to say, can you tell me what a gridden is? Ooh, I love griffins. That is so cool. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, my peacock earrings. I just love these. Thank you. Yes. And a lot of you have said, you've heard me say, let it go and let it flow. Oh, I missed you too, Heather. Well, let's do this. Since we're talking about wellness, for anyone that would like a card, I can do a like a one card pull, and I'll let you pick. These are my wellness cards. So if you want a card on wellness, or if you feel that you need a card for healing, or a word that you need to focus on, you could just pull one word. Or if you need a little inner fucking peace, I can pull a card for you on that. Okay, Manasa. Oh, I hope you had a fantastic time in Chattanooga. Rest up, and we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. So it just showed up on with the griffin. It showed up with a ball of wisdom. I took a photo. Oh, that is so exciting. I love that. Okay, so Barb would like a word. Let's see what we get for you, Barb. Oh, one turned over here. Perspective. So, Barb, what I'm feeling and hearing for this for you is to really look at things a little bit differently. So, it's kind of that, is the glass half full or half empty? And when you are dealing with a situation or dealing with something in your life, really work on trying to find that silver lining and not letting all the other stuff get in your way or disturb you. Just look at it differently, like kind of the experiences that I shared with you. And I remember I had a teacher, a mentor, that would say to me every time something would happen, especially things that don't feel good or feel uncomfortable, and tell yourself, this is the best thing that could have ever happened. Even if it doesn't sound right or feel right, after you keep saying it, it's going to open up. It's going to open more space up for you. So keep that in mind. Just try a different perspective. This is the best thing that could have ever happened. Try that on. Okay. Shamanic healing for Kevin. Love this for you, Kevin. Ascension. So, Kevin, I feel that you are on your right path and things are even opening up even more for you. And so we talked about grounding already, but Spirit is sharing with me just to really make sure that you do continue to keep yourself grounded, because as these new things are coming in for you, it does take up more of your energy. And it's going to be very important for you to get rest, stay grounded, and drink lots of water, is what I'm hearing as well. So make sure you do those things and just take care of yourself in the process, giving yourself enough time for you. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Hey, Katie. Good to see you. Yes, I'm back. Yay. Which cards are those, Jane? The healing ones or the word cards? I love my little word cards. Okay, shamanic card for Heather. Okay, what message for Heather? Wow, look what you got too. Same one, Heather. Perception. So, and I think this really popped out for you. Same thing because of what you just experienced yesterday. Again, is that glass half full or empty? And really look at it from the perspective of, this is the best thing that could have ever happened. Allow yourself to open up to something even bigger and better. That was a stepping stone for you. So have gratitude and count your blessings for the gifts that you were able to receive from that. And now surrender, release, so you can open up to something even more beautiful than what you've already experienced. So that is your card. Oh, good, Kevin. Okay. Yeah. Drink more water. You see, I got like 2 bottles over here. All right. 30 P's. Sure thing, SB. Let's get you a wellness card here. Hey, Spirit Beyond the Stars. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Okay, a wellness card for SB. Oh my God. SB, you're going to die when you see this. Fuck being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Oh, my dear. I wouldn't. This card is just appropriate for you. What can I say? I love that came out for you. All right. I'm going to just pull one more. That was too funny. I know that was not the right. As he says, the universe should not tempt me. I'm just going to give you one more. That was too funny, though. Okay. So this card says for you to find a mentor. Find a mentor in your field who can help you reach your goals faster. So I feel like this is something with work. Not necessarily, I was trying to see if it was spiritual. Well, it could be spiritual too. I feel like there's a teacher for spiritual, but what they're telling me now, this is more work related. So something with your job that could take you even beyond what you want to do right now, currently. But it's always good to have a mentor for work. So it's something that you might want to look into for yourself. Okay, that first card was a winner, though. I love that. All right, let's see. Okay, a word card for Paisley. So Paisley, I actually had two cards that came out for you: comfort and clarity. All right. So what I'm hearing for you is getting more clear on what is your comfort zone. All right. Spirit is wanting you to kind of move and push past that comfort that you're used to, and to allow yourself to be a little bit more open. Okay. Open to other opportunities. Because as soon as you step out of that comfort zone, that you're going to see a shift. Things are going to start opening up. But you have to get a little bit more clarity on what that is. And I feel like, and I don't think it's so much the clarity on the comfort. I think it's more of the clarity of what it is that you want to see happen in your life. But in order for that to happen, there's going to have to be a little bit of a shift, because we get very used to our space and being in that space and getting comfortable with who we are and what we're doing. We kind of get into that routine, right, of doing the same thing every day, but allowing yourself to kind of step out of that. But before you do, you need to gain the more clarity on what exactly that is for you. So let me know if that makes sense for you. Okay. And then we're going to do a healing card for Shay Kitty. Hey, Sheila, Angel Feather Tarot. Good to see you. Oh, good, Aspie. I'm glad that there is some folks. Yeah, look for a mentor. Oh, you're so welcome, Heather. You're so welcome. Okay, good. I'm glad that makes sense for you, Paisley. All right, Shay Kitty. Oh, your blood tests were not good. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know what? I'm going to add that to my prayer list. For those of you that don't know, every Sunday I put out a prayer list, and I pray over the list every night, as well as provide healing for anyone that's open to accepting it. And then every Sunday I take new prayer requests. So with your permission, Shay Kitty, I will add you to the list for prayers. But let's see what healing card we get for you. Oh, well, you had two that popped right on out here. So these are great. I have growth and abundance that came out here for you. So whatever's going on with you, I'm hearing, like, don't get so caught up and stressed out about everything, and follow what it is that you need to do. Whatever advice is given to you from your doctors, just follow that. And I feel like they're sharing with me too that your eating could be a little bit better. Are you doing well with your eating, your dieting? Well, diet in the form of the foods that we eat, not actually going on a diet, but eating the best possibly that you can, because they're sharing with me to make sure that you're eating a little bit better, and to take care of yourself and listening to what the doctors tell you to, because when you're doing that and allowing yourself, I do have the growth and abundance card for you. So I feel like the more care that you take care of yourself, that it is going to, things are going to open up, and you're going to see some improvement. So I hope that helps. I have no appetite. That's an issue. Okay, so that's why they're saying that. Okay. All right. Talk to your doctors about it, and ask them, what, and that's probably one of the reasons. I'm not trying to get into all of your business here, but just do your best to work with your doctors in trying to get the right foods that you need. Okay. So, but these are two good cards. So keep the faith, and just try your best to be as healthy as you can. All right. So I'm sending you a lot of love. And did you let me know? Yes. Okay. I will put you on my prayer list. Okay. Well, hello, Tammy. Nice to meet you. Welcome. A healing card. Okay. And guys, if I'm looking a little glossy here because it's like 90 degrees and it's freaking hot, and even with my air on, I am dying. And of course, the lamp doesn't help. Oh, okay. So, Tammy, I have for you, this says slow but steady. So, Tammy, with you, I feel like there is sharing with me just to slow things down a little bit. Almost feels like lately, like you have just this, you've kind of been in go mode. Things have been going, and what they're showing me is like kind of like this fast pace, but as you slow down, things are just going to start to kind of fall in place. Like basically, you don't have to exert yourself so much, and you're still going to get the same result. And just to slow down a little bit more, take it all in, and things will begin to kind of fall in place for you. So let me know if that card resonates with you. But that's what I got for you. So I hope that helps. Okay. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up while you're here. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Sharon, for keeping track. Yes, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hey, greeter, good to see you. Big hugs to you. I'm still looking for a home. I really appreciate your prayers that we find one. Okay, Mama Bear. Yeah, I know you had that on the prayer list last week. I'll put you back on again for this week. And how about this? Instead of you putting it on every week, I'll just keep you in prayer until you land that home. That's what we'll do. And in fact, here, let me type it here. I have you down for home and Shay Kitty for health. Okay, awesome. All right. So, Jane, what can I allow in my life? So, when you say allow, what are you looking at, Jane? Are you referring to love? Are you referring to health? Need a little bit more direction on that, on what it is that you, I mean, because there's a lot of different things that we can allow. I mean, do you want more love? Are you referring to love? Are you referring to patience? Or just kind of what comes up, what I feel for you? Hi, Viviani. Good to see you. Okay, greeter. I have your hubby down. Let me add him to the list here. And that's on the 27th. And anybody else that's praying to please write down these people and keep them in your prayers. Greeter on the 27th, hernia. Okay. Got him. What comes up? Okay. Hmm. So Jane, what I'm feeling into for you is more love and patience with yourself. Um, to just be a little bit more patient with yourself and just things, and it's like little things. I don't feel like it's anything big. I think it's more of, those little we're always our harshest critics, and we always get on ourselves about the littlest things, and to just embrace it more. Embrace the things that you feel that are either the things that bother you or the things that you feel like you're not fully showing up the way that you want to show up. And that's okay. And to allow yourself to be okay with that. I'm also going to pull a healing card for you on that, but that's what's being shared with me. So I got the duality card for you. And this card, and it makes sense with what they shared with me, because it's more of creating that balance, okay, of just bringing more balance into your life, so you're not feeling more like this, and just bringing more balance. So with that love and that understanding for yourself, I feel that that's going to help bring in that balance for you. Let me know if that makes sense for you. Okay, yes. Okay, good. Yeah, just love. We all need it, and that's an important message for all of us, to love ourselves more, to be more patient with ourselves. Guys, we're in these human shells, right? So we're not these perfect beings. And the more that we embrace the things that happen in our life, the easier we make it on ourselves. We create more balance and create more flow. So allowing that to be there and happen for you. Hey, Sharon. Hey, my girl. How you doing? No, Sharon, she was not looking for you to be in her love life. Don't make me go get the leash. Oh, I love you, Sharon. Okay, let's see. Hey, Ron. Big bro, good to see you. Big hugs to you. I lost my place. Give me a second here. Oh, that's beautiful, Tracy. Yeah, thank you for doing that. That's beautiful. Did I go back up to? Oh, no, here we are. Okay. Ooh, pie. Yum. Okay. Anyone else? If I didn't, let me know if I missed anyone. Hey, Joji. Good to see you. Only dark chocolate. My friend gave me this excellent recipe, and I got all the stuff. If you like coconut too, but it's, you take dark chocolate, and I have this dark chocolate where there's no added sugars or anything. It's like the pure dark chocolate. And you take like a cup of the dark chocolate morsels, and then a half a cup of coconut oil. You melt the chocolate in the coconut oil, and then you take half a cup of coconut shavings and you pour that in, mix it all together. If you like nuts, you can add, your favorite nuts to it. And then you can pour it into, we're using like an ice tray, the silicone ice trays, pour it in there, put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. And then boom, instantly you have yourself this delicious chocolate snack. So if you like chocolate and coconut, you might want to give that a try. Nice little healthy snack there. Or treat, I should say. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Oh, you're welcome, Mama Bear. Yeah, Mama Bear, when it comes to your home, I want you to get really clear on what it is that you want. You might have heard me say this before, but just in case, where people fall short when it comes to manifesting is that they feel like they can just write out, um, I want a house that has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a backyard, and this and that. It's a lot more than that. And first of all, you really have to be aligned with the thought that you are going to get this home that you want, and what it is that you want. Yes, you want to identify your bedrooms, your maybe the color of the house, the room, but really incorporate the feelings as well. What does that feel like when you step into that home? Okay, I want you to think about that. For instance, let's say you wanted a house with a fireplace. Imagine yourself sitting in your favorite chair in front of that fireplace, reading a book, curled up on it. So you want to bring in the feelings, you want to bring in the smells. When you walk into your home, what is it that you smell? Maybe it's your favorite scented candle that you have burning, and it just lights up the home and it feels so good. Or when you come in, you feel this warm, cozy feeling. So, bringing in the feelings of it, the smells, colors, really make that picture come alive of what your home looks like, what it feels like. Um, Home, you can even taste, like imagine like something cooking, right, and what that would taste like. So bringing in all the senses to bring that picture alive so that you can align with it and bring that into your life. So these are the type of exercises and things that I do with coaching when I'm working with clients, especially when it comes to manifesting and getting crystal clear on what it is that you want. Because you can say you want a home, but you might end up with a house that wasn't quite exactly what you were looking for. And sometimes we get a little anxious and we settle too. So make sure you don't settle. I want you to get the home that's right for you and that you feel really good about. Oh, okay. So this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, that's 9, 8, 9, 10. So that's 8 a.m. Uh, Pacific time. Oh, and then again at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Jane is trying to get people to meditate or hold high vibrations for the whole planet. I love that. So that's 8 a.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. Pacific time. I have to talk in my time zone and everyone else be in between. So please make note of that. Set an alarm to hold vibrations. I love that, Jane. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, Teresa. Yes. Peace, love, health, wealth, home, justice, freedom, and happiness for all of us fine human beings. Those are some powerful words. Love that. Yes, 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 Viviani. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Breakfast for dinner is awesome. I when I can't think of what to eat, that's my go-to is breakfast. Okay. Any other cards? Anybody else want a card? I'm just making sure. Oh, here we go. Hello, Nanette. Nice to see you. Do the guides have anything to tell me? Hmm. So, Nanette, when I'm feeling kind of like this eagerness about something, and what they're sharing with me is that it's good to be eager and to get excited about things, but also to be mindful of expectations. So to manage expectations and to just to kind of pace yourself. Let me know if that makes any sense. They also told me to pull a word here for you. Authenticity. So just to be really authentic within yourself. One more. And to be flexible. Allowing yourself to be a little bit more flexible. Maybe that's more of the message there. Yeah, with whatever this eagerness that I'm feeling, to just allow yourself to be flexible, because they mentioned to manage expectations. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Okay. Let's see. Raise the card with an F card. Are you referring to my inner fucking peace cards? All right, let me pull one of these cards. Kelly from Dozen Cats. I saw her using these and I just fell in love with them. Right. And get a good shuffle here. These don't really shuffle that great. All right, let's see. Oh, here we go. Cultivate inner. Instead of Buddha, it says buddy. Cultivate inner buddy. And have a beautiful day. These are a little more milder than the, what are those? The Rebel cards. That's why I kind of was like, I like the Rebel cards, but I was like, let me try. When I saw Kelly using these, I was like, oh, those are kind of cool. They're a little more laid back. One other one fell out here too. It says, who needs to give one when you can release them all? Take a deep breath and let your fucks go. So there you go. Who needs to give one when you can release them all? Take a deep breath and let your fucks go. So there you go. That's what we've been talking about, right? Letting go and letting it flow. Oh, Sharon, Jane is ignoring you. I wonder why. Oh, Viviani, you have to try that recipe. Yes, you too, Greeter. It is a nice vegan treat. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, I didn't even think about that, Shay Kitty. It is kind of like an almond joy. Pat. uh, yeah, it's good. It's really good. Yeah, Mama Bear, put in your order for sure. I tried to retire again, but called into my old school to teach today and tomorrow. Teacher bribed me with good coffee and lots of chocolate. Oh, Sharon. uh, Another teacher wants me to teach next week. She said she'd buy me. Yeah, I think you need to go for the scotch, especially after you get off of teaching for the day. You might need that. Yes, beautiful. Good advice, Joji. Sitting, enjoying the view out of the window of my new house on the family land. Yeah, bring in all the feels. That's a great rhyme. 11 and 8 to meditate. There you go. That's a great way for everybody to remember for this Friday. Okay, so here we go. Oh, pick a card for me? Okay. I'm going to choose the wellness cards here. Oh, well, no, that was too many. What do you want me to? Oh, so I got the Challenge Yourself card. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Very appropriate. I'm one that's always trying to challenge to break out of my comfort zone because it's just so comfortable. It's like when you're in the bed and you got your covers and you're all snuggled up with your pillow and you don't want to get out. You're like, no, I don't want to get up. It feels so good. And don't let it be raining. That's the extra bonus. But got to push through that in order to get to where you'd like to go. Okay. Oh, good, greeter. Have fun this Saturday. I hope you do get to get with your sisters. I hope that works out for you. Well, Pat, I should have known you wanted a word card. Let's see what fantastic word we get for you. Oh, responsibility. So, Miss Pat, there is a responsibility that you need to pay a little bit more attention to. Look what's at the base of my deck here, love. You need to bring more attention, more love to it because you have a responsibility to get it out. And I have a feeling this is what they're referring to is your book that you are to be working on and getting out to everyone. So that is your card, my dear. An angel card. I don't have my angel cards here, Ron. I have, you can either have a word or I have my wellness cards. Maybe you meant the healing card, the shamanic healing. I'm going to pull a shamanic healing card for you. And then I have the inner fucking peace cards. But if it's not that, let me know. Oh, here it is. Jane. Inner. There you go. And I just got them off of Amazon. So that's what the box looks like for anyone that's interested. Okay, Ron. Great. All right, for Ron. So, big bro, I got the card New Beginnings for you. So, I feel like something new is going to, whatever it is going to come in threes. They're like showing me these three flowers here. And I feel like it's something blossom in threes. So something is going to come your way that's going to open up for you. And I feel like it's going to be something with three, either three different things or three of one thing. Just keep that in mind. But it feels really good. So whatever it is, I'm excited for you. Let's see. Hey, Debsy, good to see you. Okay, and Joe G would like a word card. And then I will give one for Sharon and Katie. And I think that's it. I'm going to wrap it up after that. I just want to make sure I didn't forget anyone. Oh, Carlene, you wanted to see if you were on the right track. Okay. Let me star these so I don't miss. So after these last ones, I'm not going to do any more because I want to wrap up. Where did Carlene go? Okay, got you. Hello, Aiden. Learns Tarot. Welcome. Happy you're here. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Tendinitis and hard time sleeping at night. Yeah, there's a lot of great meditations. I highly recommend binaural beats. They have one that's like in the, I think it's the alpha state that's, more of for sleeping. If you just go to YouTube University, I like to say, and type in binaural beats, there's going to be, and put sleeping for sleeping, there's going to be a ton that come up. I also love the little sound meditations and things like that. Those are great. The sounds, those are beautiful. I see you, Spirit Beyond the Stars. I got you. And as far as tendinitis is concerned, wait, I always get them mixed up. Tendinitis is, okay, that's the note, the ears. We were just talking about that on Debbie's channel. What was that? Give me a second on that, Tammy. I'll have to think about it. Okay, so hey, Anna Banana. Yeah, thanks, Liz. Oh, hey, Liz. Good to see you. Yeah, the ringing in the ears. We were just talking about that. I wish I can remember what it was because someone else was asking about that and we had some suggestions for it. I can't remember. Tammy, if you can do me a favor and email me, I'm going to put my email here. I will find out and send that to you. I just put my email there. Because we just had a conversation on that and I can't remember it. Okay. So Joji, the card. And then I want to close up because Kevin, for those of you that know, Kevin, the healing medium, he's going live tonight. So let's go over there and show him some love and support for his new channel. He's an amazing medium. Sharon, if you can put Kevin's link in the chat, that would be great. So Joji, I got the word acceptance for you. So what I heard is acceptance for how things are, the way things are. Like you have to allow to be grateful for where things are right now in this moment of your life. And when you bring in that gratitude and that acceptance, things will open up to bigger and better things. But have to be in a better place with that acceptance. And it's not just necessarily for things, it's also for yourself and for others. because when it comes to people, it's more of accepting them for who they are and where they are, because we can't necessarily change people. The only thing that we can change is how we react to others. So you can't worry or put too much emphasis on what's going on with them, only with yourself. Uh, but yes, this is your word. So I hope that resonates for you. Okay. And then Sharon wants a card. And Sharon, I'm assuming with the card you're referring to, there's Kevin's channel. Were you referring to your word, just a word, Sharon? Katie, a spiritual raid. I love that. Uh, you're welcome, Joji. Okay. So Sharon, the word I got for you is communication. What they're sharing with me is just to allow yourself to, I already know that you're a communicator as a teacher, but just to make sure that you are being more open and communicating to others. And the thing that I'm hearing is not to assume that someone understands or knows that you're talking, and to just check in. Like, do you understand what I'm sharing with you? Or do you, or is there anything you need from me to explain further? So that's the message that I have for you. Okay. Okay. And a word card for Katie. Okay, Connie, you're multitasking. We're finishing up here, and then we're all going to go raid Kevin. Or multitask. Katie, your word is inspiration. And this is such a beautiful word. It's just to allow yourself to this feels so good for you. You already have ways of how you get inspired, but they're saying just to, like, don't set limits on yourself, and just to open yourself up more. Like, they're showing me like the ocean, like this vast, like it's just vast, and there's so many ways of different ways for you to get inspired. So to allow yourself to be open even more, because there's more out there for you. So that's the message I got for you. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Yes, I'll see you over there in a minute. Okay, I got two more here. Okay, Carlene wants to know if you are on the right track. So, Carlene, I feel that you are. What they're sharing with me and showing me, though, is that you may be looking at it like this, the track that you're on. Like, you see it, you feel it, you're on it. But earlier I pulled the flexible card for someone, and I feel that's what I'm getting with you, that just to allow yourself to be open to, maybe, you might need to go this way, and then this way, and then this way, because a lot of times we have it in our minds of what it looks like and the direction that we're supposed to go, but there's actually other paths, and sometimes those paths might be better than the one that we're on. So just allowing a little bit more flexibility in that as you're walking down this path and going down this road, allowing yourself to be a little more flexible. So I hope that works for you. Okay. And then Spirit Beyond the Stars, one card. Oh, you're welcome. Good. I'm glad that was helpful. All right, Connie, I'm going to go give you a card after I give Spirit Beyond the Stars, and then that's it. Spirit Beyond the Stars. Oh, gosh, you had a bunch pop out here. Well, they jumped out for a reason. So I'm going to give them to you. So, Spirit Beyond the Stars, I have courage, challenges, happiness, and love. So, what Spirit wants you to know is to really utilize these two, love and happiness, when you are dealing with challenges, finding that courage to work with the challenges and to bring in more happiness and love for yourself into the situation. Okay. Because sometimes situations, as I started this live, I was talking about one of my situations, my travel situation yesterday was not pleasant, but I did my best to bring in a lot of love and happiness. And it just made things a lot easier. So that's what they're sharing with me for that. So hope that resonates for you. And then Connie, whoops. You are last, my dear. A word. You're feeling weird. Okay. Well, let's see what we get. Huh. I love this. This is for Connie. You have grace. Love this word. And what they're sharing with me is just for you to bring in more grace into your life. Don't know if you do a gratitude journal, but that's always a beautiful way of just acknowledging the things that go in our lives every day. So every day, just writing down 3 things that you're grateful for. And if you already do that, that's beautiful. Just bringing more grace on just every little thing that happens, as you're cooking, just being grateful, bringing in that grace for the food that you're preparing and about to feed your body, being grateful for any members of your home, just different ways. There's different ways to bring in that grace. So, all right. All right, beautiful people. Thank you. This was so much fun. Oh, good. I'm glad it did resonate with you, Spirit Beyond the Stars. Awesome. Thank you, Paisley. Blessings to you all. I will see you all over with Kevin. Let's go send him some love and support. And this Friday morning, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, I will be on for Coffee Chat, Oracle Messages for the Collective. So I will see you then. Oh, love you too, Liz. All right, love you all. Have a good night.